going on, everyone? Jason here, and this is the Wednesday Calling You Out Sports Show with me, your host Jason. You'll be seeing Marty on Sunday. Alright guys, let's get it going.
Hey, here we go again, folks. ITI, I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hey, big shit poppin', that little shit stoppin'. Hey, big shit poppin', okay, that little shit stoppin'. Hey, big shit poppin', that little shit stoppin'. Hey, ball on these
guys, so NFL kicking off this Thursday and this Sunday for most teams, and I'm going to give you my week 1 predictions right now. Alright, here we go. Got them right here. Week 1 predictions. First off, Titans versus Steelers this Thursday. I'm a Steelers man, so my prediction has got to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Next up, Dolphins versus the Falcons. This one's a good one, but I gotta give it to the Falcons. You know, they were a good team last year. Not good enough to make it all the way, but I think they got good potential this week. Chiefs versus the Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. That's gonna be a pretty close game there, but I'm gonna have to give it to the Ravens and them. That's gonna be a pretty good game. Eagles and Panthers next. Definitely going to go to Eagles. I'm going to see how Vic and all the guys there on the Eagles franchise do this year against the Panthers. I think they're going to do pretty good there in week number 1. So Eagles all the way. Vikings and Browns next. I'm going to give this one to Brett Favre and the Vikings. I think they got good potential to win this one. So give them that one. Jets and Texans next on the list. I'm thinking Jets will probably hold off a pretty good victory there. Really haven't seen much of both teams yet this year, but I'm going off of what I saw last year and just adding a little bit more on. So I'm gonna think Jets will pull off the win there. Saints versus the Lions next up. I'm gonna give it to Saints. You know, Lions had a rough year last year. So trying to pick up the pieces for this year. They're starting to. I've seen they win some games over in the preseason, but I'll give Saints the victory on that one. Next, Jaguars and the Colts. Got to give it to Manning and the Colts. You know, they've been one great team for the last how many years. So they're definitely going to win this one. Cowboys and Buccaneers. Got to give it to the Cowboys. You know, Tony Romo and all those other guys there. Romo's been a great quarterback, you know. But Bucs has a good team, but I think that Cowboys got a little bit of an edge over him, so I'm going to pick Cowboys there. Broncos and the Bengals. I'm giving it to Bengals. Bengals been a pretty good team. You know, they've had their off days. They've had their really good days. But I'm going to give it to the Bengals over the Broncos. Just because I don't think Broncos has anybody that really stands out too much. So, Bengals on that one. Redskins and the Giants. Now, this is another good game. I'm definitely going to think it's going to be a close finish, but I'm going to give it to the Giants. You know, Giants are a pretty good team. You guys have seen the last couple of years, you know. Manning is quarterback there, and a lot of great other players on there. So, going to give it to the Giants. Next up on the list, 49ers and the Cardinals. You got to pick the Cardinals on this one, guys. Cardinals are going to sweep up the floor. First game with the 49ers. All the way Cardinals. That's all I got to say. Seahawks and Rams. I'm definitely picking the Seahawks because I've been waiting to see how the Seahawks are going to do this year. I think Seahawks got some really good potential this year. So, I mean, not much to say there. I think Seahawks will do a good job there. So, got to go Seahawks. Packers and Bears. Let's go Packers. Pats and the Bills. There we go. That's another good matchup. That's a Monday game. That one's been talked about a lot. You know, I'm definitely gonna think Tom Brady and the whole Patriots squad gonna blow off the Bills. Even though it's gonna be a pretty good game. I think Pat's got this one in hand. Final game of Week 1: Chargers and the Raiders. Definitely got to give it up for Chargers. You know, Raiders are an alright team, but nothing really stands out to me. I mean, Chargers got a really good offense and a pretty good defense there, but like I said, Raiders really nothing stands out to me. So, got to give it to the Chargers. Alright, so that concludes my Week 1 prediction, guys. If you guys have anything different that you think will end up for Week 1, leave a video response. Or if you disagree with something else, leave a text comment down below. We'll check them out. And we'll see what goes on for Sunday, because Marty got a good show coming on Sunday with the results of these and a lot more. Alright guys, we're going to switch over to a little bit of NFL news, and we're pretty much going to make this all NFL. Now, this story that I'm going to first read you guys hasn't really made big headlines. I mean, it was a big headline when it first started, but then it kind of dwindled down as a couple things happened. Well, now, if you go on NFL.com, you go on MSNBC on the sports there, you go to any big sports site, it is one of the big headlines. Now, for those of you guys who know, Ben Roethlisberger, number 7 QB for the Pittsburgh Steelers, last year was claimed to have sexually assaulted a Nevada casino worker. Well, now there's some big things going on. The attorney for Ben Roethlisberger is rejecting the settlement offer for the casino worker who claims that Roethlisberger sexually assaulted her. And his attorney's saying that it's bizarre. It's a bizarre offer that she's wanting to do. The lady wants Roethlisberger to admit for the allegations, apologize, donate $100,000 to the committee to aid abused women. And, I mean, really. I mean, I guess it's kind of bizarre, but, I mean, I don't know. But, it says Roethlisberger denied the allegations. Now, I mean, if he did do that, which, I mean, has been a big rumor that maybe he did. If he did, then technically that's not a bizarre thing there. But if he didn't do it, then that is kind of bizarre. And the attorney does, would be making a good decision to say, no, we're not going to do this. That is a bizarre offer. But that's pretty much the big deal with Roethlisberger. Alright, so this is a small little story, you know. And it's really funny that it's come up. God forbid the story is about Terrell Owens once again. Now, you guys know he did the whole reality show thing that's on ESPN, and all it is him running his mouth. If you didn't hear about it, links over there in the sidebar. Check it out. That's the first Calling You Out episode we did. Now, now he's finally opening his mouth since he's been in with Buffalo. Now he's opening his mouth. He does not like the no huddle situation. They had a conference there, and he gave his honest opinion about it on last Wednesday during the thing. He said, no, not really, but I have to deal with it. And by deal with it, it means he's going to complain about the offense in a passive-aggressive manner, and that's all you're going to be hearing on ESPN, and on, everywhere you go, on NFL, network, you know. So, and what's all coming down is it's coming up with this Patriots game. Well, they're saying that the Patriots are definitely seeing that they're going to do the no-huddle situation. So maybe Owens will get his way this time. But really, why make a fuss about it? You know, if you don't like something, just deal with it. I mean, be lucky they're even putting you on the team. I mean, you could be a freaking free agent. Just deal with it, you know? So, that's the two big stories we really had for today. That pretty much concludes today's Calling You Out. And, oh, by the way, two things I want you guys to do. Your season opener results, make sure you do a text comment or a video response to that. And also, what do you think about these two stories? What's your opinion about these two stories between Roethlisberger and Owens? Leave us a comment or a video response on what you are. Thank you guys. This is Jason signing off. We'll see you next Calling You Out.